In the relentless pursuit of marginal gains in athletic performance, footwear technology has long focused on energy absorption and passive cushioning. But what if the shoe could actively return stored energy precisely where propulsion matters most, at the toes? Enter the Spry shoe, patented as US11793270B2 by Dan Buck from Chicago and assigned to Versi LLC. This invention represents a genuine breakthrough in sports biomechanics, driven by one brilliantly engineered component: the toe sole spring. The toe sole spring is a resilient, removable insert positioned exclusively in a dedicated cavity at the distal toe end of the midsole, extending forward from near the metatarsophalangeal (MTP) joint zone to the very tip of the shoe without encroaching on the critical MTP flexion axis. Fabricated from high-modulus elastic materials such as carbon fiber, fiberglass reinforced composites, or advanced polycarbonates, it comprises an upper leg and a lower leg joined by a single curved spring end, forming an open C geometry oriented with the opening directed toward the toe. This cantilevered configuration allows both legs to extend substantially parallel along the shoe's longitudinal axis, creating two independent, opposed spring arms capable of large elastic deflection. The mechanism is elegantly simple, yet profoundly effective. During the late stance phase, as body weight transfers forward and the toes plantar flex against the ground, compressive force causes the upper and lower legs to flex toward one another. This elastic deformation converts kinetic energy from ground reaction forces into stored strain energy within the spring material, quantifiably reducing the net muscular work required at toe-off. Critically, as the foot begins its propulsion and liftoff, the legs resiliently rebound apart, releasing the accumulated potential energy as a vectored propulsive impulse directed both forward, enhancing horizontal velocity, and upward, boosting vertical component for jumps. This active energy return augments the natural stretch-shortening cycle of the foot's intrinsic musculature and plantar fascia, delivering measurable gains in stride efficiency, sprint speed, vertical leap height, and multi-directional agility. What elevates this patent to a truly valuable and defensible position in the crowded field of energy return footwear is the toe sole spring's unique and clever design, unmatched in its specificity and integration. While earlier patents introduced forefoot or midfoot springs for general rebound, none isolate and optimize a dedicated, open C cantilever toe spring precisely at the toe tip for maximal leverage during the final propulsive phase. Dan Buck's innovation stands apart through its removable, interchangeable architecture, secured via precision keyways, prongs, or tab and recess mechanisms, enabling athletes to tune spring stiffness to individual biomechanics, body mass, or sport demands without compromising structural integrity. Combined with complementary zoned springs, heel for impact absorption, middle for MTP support with its patented medial to lateral taper, the toe spring creates a sequential, full-gait energy transfer system that prior art simply does not replicate. This isn't incremental refinement. It's a paradigm-shifting breakthrough. The toe sole spring's anatomically targeted, high-leverage design addresses long-standing limitations in energy return footwear: permanent deformation in foam, suboptimal force vectors in plates, lack of customization, delivering superior propulsion where the athlete generates peak power. With broad claims covering this distinctive toe configuration, removable retention systems, and zoned integration, US11793270B2 occupies a highly valuable niche. It positions Dan Buck from Chicago and Versi LLC at the forefront of next-generation athletic footwear, poised to transform competitive performance across track, court, and field sports. The toe spring isn't just clever, it's revolutionary, and this patent proves it.